They see the Congress being taken over by the people they supported and nothing happens. Then the Senate gets taken over by the people they supported and nothing happens. But you don't get rid of a speaker and then a majority leader without the grassroots. I mean, Dave Brat is a congressman because of the grassroots. You might not feel it now, but the grassroots activists are so important because they are the people that will argue at an event like this or at a cocktail party or barbecue if they have to. The grassroots activist doesn't realize their power of persuasion, but they have it.
We have 6.9 million of them around the country. Our message could not be carried with the power that our message is carried without our grassroots activists around the country. They represent the spirit of the nation. They represent the core values of our nation.
I didn't feel like I could stand by and just go with the status quo and let Washington continue to take our country down, because ultimately we as taxpayers are going to have to pay for this. When you have a couple of other people that are willing to fight with you, it's encouraging knowing that the people back home are supporting the cause. That makes it much, much easier. And that's why groups like FreedomWorks are so important, knowing that they're going to come and have our back.
They're telling us to do what we said we would do. The Freedom Caucus, one of the things we say about in our mission statement, we talk about the countless number of Americans who feel like Washington has forgotten them. Our job as a caucus is to remember them and fight for them and simply do what we told the voters we were going to do when they gave us the privilege to serve in the United States Congress. That simple. So that's what we hear. When are you guys going to fight for what you said you were going to do? You said you were going to stop the crazy spending. You said you're going to deal with Obamacare. That's what we're supposed to do. You can stick together and fight for conservative principles, fight for the things families and folks that elected you to office wanted you to fight for. It also helps, frankly, that you have groups on the outside, like FreedomWorks and others who believe in conservative constitutional principles and who are willing to talk about it, willing to stand firm for those, and willing to support members of Congress and people running for office who believe in those same values that made our country great.
FreedomWorks is the foremost grassroots organization to help provide training and resources and connectivity and to be that reinforcement in a broad-based liberty movement so that we can continue to engage and train young people on college and high school campuses. FreedomWorks is an invaluable partner to our staff, to our activists, to our students, in more ways than one, whether it be we have questions about policy, whether it be actually the stuff that we don't see sometimes, which is where FreedomWorks is fighting for us in the halls of Congress, on things that we're doing on the grassroots level, whether it be access to the first-rate trainings and conferences that FreedomWorks participates in. They're an invaluable partner in more ways than one, and we're blessed to be linked in arms for the fight for liberty.